You can understand it was an emotional afternoon for churchgoers at Lakewood. Fox 26's Ruben Dominguez caught up with some of them as they were leaving the scene. He continues our team coverage tonight.
An afternoon of worship quickly turned into an afternoon terror here at Lakewood Church just before the 2 o'clock Spanish language mass was scheduled to take place. I arrived with my photographer on scene at about 3:30, and folks were milling about the streets here, some of them looking for loved ones, others just trying to make sense of what had just happened. One of the first people that I ran into was in the church, and he told me what it was like when the shots were fired. He tells me that he was about to sit down in one of the rows closest to the stage with his wife when he heard a shot, but he didn't think that much of it until the other shots were fired. At that point, everyone in the crowd reacted. Some people were getting on the ground. Some people were trying to hide behind chairs. People were confused. They didn't know what to do. Shortly after that, someone started telling the people that they were going to have to start moving to the exits, going to have to start leaving the building. There were also people here on the street that were not inside the church, but they heard about the shooting when news started circulating, and they wanted to come here, some of them looking for friends and family that were at this service. Others, like this one woman I spoke to, just wanted to come here and do whatever she could and pray for those inside.
I was in the 11 o'clock service, and I get out, and then I went to my nursing home when they called us and they said that there was one lady shooting inside the church. That's what I heard. And then I just came by walking and see what happens. I'm very concerned about this because we don't have any freedom to worship God. So this is something very, very serious concern about the church.
A lot of the people that were walking by us earlier today were emotionally affected by what had just happened. You could kind of see that look on their faces. But we did see one reunion, and it was a joyful reunion. And we got to speak to one woman who was very happy to find her friends that were inside of Lakewood Church when this happened.
They're part of the worship team, yes.
How did you guys get separated?
I wasn't here. We were at our church, and they're the worship team. They were singing when the incident happened.
How happy were you to see that they were all right, that they were safe?
Great. They just don't have their purse or phones or nothing, so that was so difficult. They were communicating by another person's phone. So it was like...
I'm glad you guys are all right. Luckily, the incident today could have been much, much worse if it wasn't for the quick action of off-duty law enforcement. Outside of Lakewood Church, Ruben Dominguez, Fox 26 News.